A North Texas judge has lowered the bond for a 17-year-old accused of killing another teen at a track meet.
It was originally set at $1 million, but the judge lowered it to $250,000. Fox's Sarah Alegre is live outside the courthouse in Frisco, Texas. Sarah, you were inside that hearing. What stood out to you?
Tom and Courtney, a couple of key takeaways. One is the media attention, really the public attention, and the role that it plays in this case. We had tightened up law enforcement here at Collins County Courthouse more than usual for even murder cases. The judge even made it clear that she wanted to mention that she had received several phone calls ahead of the hearings. Most of them were threatening. She also said that she's never been under this kind of pressure within her 13 years of working on that bench. Now, I also want to bring up one of the witnesses that was called to the stand was Karmelo Anthony, the suspect, his father, Andrew Anthony, and he gave more of an account of the characteristics, the character rather, of his son, the suspect in this case. He described him as a straight-A student, the captain of the football and track teams, and a church regular. Now, the defense says all that matters when it comes to bond, that Anthony's not a flight risk and has strong community ties.
Bond, as the judge said, is not supposed to be an instrument of oppression. It's not supposed to keep people in jail. It's not supposed to punish. It's supposed to ensure that a person shows up to court, complies with all conditions, and it's supposed to keep the community safe. So this is a large and substantial bond, and the judge has, I think, rightly imposed reasonable conditions that will ensure both Karmelo and the Anthony family's safety, but also the safety of the community.
Prosecutors argue the bond should stay at $1 million, pointing to a fundraiser that raised over $400,000 of legal costs for the Anthony family. But the judge disagreed, settling on house arrest with an ankle monitor, of course, the $250,000 bond, and a weekly phone check-in with a bailiff.
The judge has made the call, and so what's important is what's next. Frisco PD will be finishing up their investigation. They will submit the case to my office. We will review it and ultimately present it to a grand jury. And so that's what's next.
Anthony is accused of stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a track meet between their schools. Witnesses say the two got into a fight over seating, that Metcalf pushed Anthony, and that's when Anthony pulled a knife from his bag and stabbed Metcalf in the heart. Metcalf died in his twin brother's arms. Court records say Anthony admitted to the stabbing and asked officers if it could count as self-defense. Now, as far as Anthony's bond goes, we asked his defense attorney a little bit earlier if his family will try to post bond this evening. He says the family's still waiting on getting that $400,000 from that fundraiser. Once they get that funding, then they will post bail. In Frisco, Texas, Sarah Alegre, Fox 5 News.
All right, Sarah, thanks for the live report.